Alien, directed by Ridley Scott, has got to be one of my favorite sci-fi horror movies of all time in my top 10 list, pretty much. It's right up there at number 3, at 3 to 1. But the movie is just so great. It has this built of suspension, always has these quiet moments, and suddenly the xenomorph would show up, and it doesn't do pointless jump scares with loud music to annoy you. As in, they would show you the thing that you're actually supposed to be afraid of, not just, oh, look, the person's hand's here. Oh, wait, that's not the monster. We're supposed to be afraid of that. But, like, instead they show the actual monster. Well, partly. They would cover in shadows and give you a sense of, what does that monster look like? And, like, Ridley Scott did so well with this movie. I really loved it. And I loved how it was, like, this was an actual animatronic or puppet or practical effect, not just mindless CGI like it would probably be done now, and especially for Aliens, the sequel to the first one, being done with puppeteers and animatronics and not full-fledged CGI like Alien Resurrection, and we all know how a disaster that one was. And like it's like this movie's just so great. It's just a big suspense horror. Like you don't know what the alien looks like, especially their advertisement trailer where it didn't show the alien. It just showed people reacting and moving in fear of wondering, what is this monster looking like? What has these people so scared? What is it about this creature that that makes everyone this afraid? And in the movie you see it and like, okay, yeah, now I know why people are afraid. Like this is actually scary. And like it also led to so many questions wondering what are the xenomorphs, how come it can have acid for blood, what the heck is the space jockey, which was answered in Prometheus, which I would say is a visual masterpiece in terms of visuals. I'll explain that in a later video. But overall this movie is so great. I just recently finished rewatching it. It still holds up after all this time, after over 30 years, and I'm pretty sure it's going to stay that way for the rest of time until the day humanity no longer is a species, which will be in a billion or so years. But like this is one of these classic horror movies that, yeah, they did it right, and sadly it served as a template for cheap knockoffs. Luckily, Alien still holds up because of its impressive visuals, camera work, the alien itself, the acting, and the characters being identifiable and actually making you wish they make it through it in the end. Except for one, which is a plot twist, I thought to myself, like, he's an android? Wow. Like, I know they're aware that androids exist, but among them? No. Why? And the company having a hidden agenda, like, I was thinking, like, yeah, man is bad at times. It's just as worse as the xenomorph. Like, okay, we got that. Like, that they clearly did that in James Cameron's Aliens, where Ripley goes ahead and says that she looks at this guy who tried to get them killed, uh, like saying they're just as worse as the aliens themselves. But like that was not surprising to say the least. But I overall did like Alien, and I also will be later talking about Aliens. But like I wanted to focus on the first one. But I really loved it. I really recommend seeing it if you haven't already, which would surprise me at this point, since it's been over 30 years. Ridley Scott really went to the upper tier when he made this movie. He really brought it onto the high stratosphere of Hollywood, and he led to several classics along with some blunders, but mostly he's remembered for his classics, such as Prometheus, in my opinion. But overall, I like this movie. It's really worth checking out. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.